All right. Hello, everyone, to the Ulwase stream. I'm your Dungeon Master, Cyclone, and these are my players. We'll do a quick sound off. Go.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm playing Aziza, the human paladin.
Hi, I'm Gecko, playing Ferris, the dance bard.
Hi, I'm Gabe. I'm playing Nobi, the gnome.
Hello, I am Token, and I'm playing Thrumclaw, the Desert Druid.
Hello,
Very nice.
I am Talon, playing Zarya, the Storm Herald Barbarian.
Great. Look at that. So clean, so professional. We got it all done so fast. All right. Now.
It took us how long?
Yeah. Look, we can always just cut the previous ones. Well, we can edit it to make us look better.
Genius.
All right.
Back.
This is
So-
why
True, I
always
can do that
try
now.
hoodie.
Yeah. So last time you guys had reached the plains of Zipli, where you had met with the members of the Chelak tribe, the two remaining notables that had yet to be introduced, which were Ragnatha and Dahi, and you seem to have taken to them quite well. As you returned, some more of the occasion was kind of explained to you, how the adventurers had basically come to plumb through the new dungeon that had been discovered. On the way back, you had also met a notable solo adventurer, Venice Kamalka, who did a little bit of a messing around, some hijinks that, perhaps definitely conveyed some of her nonchalance and certainly her ability to get wherever she would desire to. And as you guys have returned, or rather reached the base camp of Kashlu's Gate, you can see that there are many teams that have kind of begun setting up here, including these ones. There are some lesser teams that are, generally not nearly as notable or eye-catching, but they're still around. And yeah, Kumal tells you that it's important that there is some kind of small ceremony that is held for the sake of amity between adventurers, so that there are no hard feelings, apparently. And so, yeah, you begin getting yourselves introduced. Last time you had met the Loot Brigade, and have kind of shifted the schedule around a little bit to get something of a cooperative venture between you.
Yeah, they're the homies.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah.
Yes, Aziza, we like the Loot Brigade. They're friends. They have a goal in who has a lot of bombs.
Give me a ping. Where am I looking? Down here?
Right there.
Those guys right down there.
All right.
So, yeah. You also, for Aziz's sake, there was another team that had come here that you would be aware of that have come from Levistan. So, but could potentially have some kind of connection to the brother that you search for.
Okay. Which team is that? Are they on the board right now?
Yes, that is the Yamentarim.
Okay.
Maybe importantly, they are not just from Levistan. They are like state sponsored
They have a lot of nasty rumors behind them about what they do to others.
Yeah. Particularly in the slaving and devilry trades.
Then we
Oh,
also
kind of
have-
what we expected.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have not talked to them.
Yep. So, yeah. If you guys are all for it, tell me, I guess, what sort of opening ceremony you would put together, if, you know, anything notable, before you try to set out. As you have taken basically like a forward position on the teams that would go in. So, you know, potentially, as you understand it, there is like this kind of large stone gate that had been revealed as this illusion that had fallen away. That gate, however, is sealed, but it is known that there are, you know, multiple caves that kind of lead into the same plateau, and it is suspected that there might be other paths to reaching the inner reaches of this place.
I mean, I feel like a big display or something would be kind of cool to put on since we're kind of the ones running things. I mean, maybe we can give like maybe Ferris can give like a speech or something, and then I can do like cool elementalisms around Ferris to like make it look cool. Maybe something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Ferris, if you want some elevation, you could stand on my camel.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think saying something would be good. The general is as a tribe, like, do we all kind of identify, like, we are all in our own way like outcasts from different places. Is that the general vibe of the tribe? Like, culturally, we are like a refuge for the wandering.
Yeah, I mean, the
Or
tribe has
just,
its
like,
own
our
distinct...
party specifically.
Yeah, the tribe has a distinct culture. Not much is, you know, evident, but it is what you'd call like accepting of others, relatively speaking.
Then I think I would wanna lean into that, and I would want to gather like all the adventuring parties up to that big like main gate that's sealed. And I wouldn't get on a camel because the vibe I wanna give is that, like, yeah, this is in our lands, but like we're all here for the same reasons.
Put your hat backwards and turn your chair around. Relate to the fellow kids.
Yeah. But yeah, I would want to give a speech saying, we're all excited to open this door, so I'm not going to waste anyone's time. Welcome to the plains of Ziply. If you've never been here before, excited to see what's on the other side of this thing. And as is sort of our way in the Chelak tribe, recognize that the people standing next to you are basically the same. We've got different powers, we've got different needs and wants, but fundamentally, We're all just trying to explore some cool shit, find some even cooler stuff, and serve our own needs in our own ways. So let's try and have some good, clean dungeoneering, and we'll get this thing kicked off. And then I would like try to get everyone to like link elbows, just like in a massive line in front of the door, as we like whoever's gonna do the actual opening opens the door.
Yeah.
Two people to line up and face each other for a wall of death.
Yeah. Well, as you advance towards the door, like past the cordon that has kind of been set up, you can see like a tremendous door like this that has been carved into the cliffside. It has this large stone ring that is mounted at the top of the door. At the kind of center of that ring is what seems almost like a lens of crystal. And you do know, for one thing, that this door is sealed. So going through this door is probably not viable at this point in time.
We don't know how to get in.
There have been some caves that have been noted to also pass into this plateau that have been known and noted. And so basically they set up the cordon around the entire area.
Oh man, I thought we were gonna crack open the giant ancient door.
Now, you don't get to open the giant ancient door until you've earned it.
You can push it from the out inside.
We gotta align the mirrors and do a light bouncy puzzle on the other side.
There's a little thing that pops up every time you walk near it that says this door does not open from this side.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Dark shortcut.
I'm gonna say Ferris didn't know this either, and he's gonna like fully go and try to open the door before someone probably redirects him and is like, no.
Yeah.
Where's the handle on this thing?
Yeah. As you try to open the door, some of the adventurers behind you, one of them, this one actually is one of the Yamentorim, and he says, "Would you look at that? So eager to get in, and yet flustered by the door."
Well,
We'll see you opening that door.
no one told me the door was magically locked, okay? I've been busy killing hags and getting uncursed.
You were so eager to go first. A disappointing showing. And he looks at Aziza. Alas, that we could not go first instead.
Well, I don't think that you're deserving of it. Not with that attitude.
He looks at you, and he seems to just give you like a dismissive kind of hand wave, and he says, "Well, it is not as if the first is always to crack the egg." And him and his group seem to stalk off.
That's a strange thing to say. I can always crack an egg on the first try.
Indeed.
Anyway, should we find a cave or something? Maybe another way in, Ferris.
Yeah, definitely we should do that. And I'm gonna try, like slip away from the door.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a peek at Boot Brigade and see what they're trying to do.
Yeah, so that group, they, one of them, this guy, he's a tabaxi, and He says, all these dungeons, they typically always have crumbling exteriors, probably some other ways inside. So long as we can get to a cave, we scope it out, enter, but it's a concealed dungeon, so there'll be monsters all around.
DM, while this is going on, Thrumclaw would like to ritually cast Speak with Animals.
Mm-hmm.
He's speaking common.
No, I know. I know. I
Wow.
want to cast Speak with Animals so that I can talk to the local animals and see if they can help us find a good way in.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. It was a dumb cat joke.
Yeah. You begin searching around. Make me a survival check as you try to look around. You can have advantage, in fact, because of your animal discussion.
15.
Okay. With a 15, you're able to, as you circle around some of this plateau, you ask some of the animals. They speak to you of a large cave system that extends underneath this plateau. And they, of course, speak to you of many monsters and dangerous creatures down there. One of them does indicate to you a possible entrance on the north side of this plateau.
Okay. I will share that with my party. I do believe that I may have found us a way in. Of course, it's dangerous, wrought with monsters, but it is a way in at least.
Monsters are the best part of a dungeon.
Truth. That and the treasure.
We like treasure.
Do we tell Loot Brigade? Or do we just sort of let him figure something else out?
But we like Loot Brigade, right?
Yeah, but how much do we want to be nice to them?
Well, I think you were kind of giving the eyes to that one chick there.
Yeah, sure, she's gorgeous, but
We can
yeah,
we can use this
Also-
as a good testing.
Oh, yes. I'm told it's like a
Give
first
them one
child.
thing.
A guinea pig.
Yes, to give them one thing. And this is early, so we don't have to. If it doesn't pan out, then we know early. But if they reciprocate, then we know that we have allies.
That's true.
Faith is better to be trusted in the beginning anyway.
okay. I'll go tell him. I'm gonna go find what is it? Tulumia?
Taramia.
Taramia.
Sure. Yeah.
And just be like, hey, you're very good at getting out of places apparently, but we might have found a way in.
And she says, well, that's, the first step. She nods. She directs some of the group. That's when you notice that Loot Brigade actually has someone else with them that you hadn't seen the previous day. Seems to be a younger individual, and he doesn't seem to approach you or anything. But the Loot Brigade just doesn't seem to bring it up. And he.
While I'm taking note of this, can I attempt to insight check? What I'm wondering is there a fifth member of Loot Brigade that they were not out with, or is this Venice? Venice.
Yeah, the shapeshifter.
Yeah. Does she have any familiar mannerisms?
You can roll me an
Is she-
insight check.
is she-
Yeah.
Is she, subconsciously flipping checkered hair that's not there? I'll take a 15. I feel okay with that.
Yeah. You're not entirely sure. He looks to be of like a slightly bookish sort. Has like these like small spectacles, like half moons. And he seems to be like kind of like following Loot Brigade around like quite closely. And even seems to like, jot down like a note here or there.
Friendly are we with these people? Is this something I should call attention to?
I mean, maybe. We're like, right now, I would say we get along. They have a similar vibe to us. Can we trust them? I have no clue.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Like the first stage is friendship.
Yeah, so I think we're not close enough where I want to like press that, but it's a little weird. He might just be like the little brother of Raoul, and his job is to take notes and then write the story of them that makes them look awesome. Or
You could
he's
always
saying-
just ask him.
We could, but I don't think I care right now.
That's fair.
I think Novi would be a little bit curious. Is he registered and accounted for?
Who do you ask?
I'll say it to the general group. I won't look at any of them in particular.
All right. Yeah. So Raoul, he says, "Of course, that's our intern."
I see.
And the intern, he says, "Yep, I'm just taking some notes and I'm learning about adventuring. These guys are legends, Loot Brigade. They offered me."
DM,
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna ask, like, what kind of vibe do I get off of that answer? Does it seem like a bush-eyed, bushy-tailed, and like young kid who just wants to be out here for the fun of it, or is this a little bit of a show?
Make an insight check.
Alright. Nah, 9. Hard to read.
Yeah, you're not entirely sure. He definitely, like, this definitely feels like a little bit weird, as you've not really heard of like adventuring interns before.
Yeah.
Seems very progressive. Are they getting paid, or is this one of those slavery with extra steps situations?
He says, "No, I'm not a slave. I paid to be here."
Oh,
Next step.
It's even worse.
I understand now. I'm
You scam.
I got some meat to salt or something. Anyway.
We should get some interns.
What we should do is have them pay to do us, like intern for us, and then our interns could get like 2 interns to intern for them, and they pay him, and it just keeps going.
I love this idea.
Yeah. We could figure out like a
Complicated.
triangle scheme or something like that. We could workshop the name later.
Yep.
Okay, well, Olive Branch Extended. I don't really I want to go dungeoneering, so I want to try to beat Loot Brigade around the plateau. To the
All right.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
You guys take off running. Loot Brigade, they seem slow to react and then begin taking off after you guys. Yeah. All right. So you hit the opening of the subterranean complex, and it is at the exterior point, mostly like what you'd call a sandstone cave. But you know that quickly, as it goes deeper into the rock, it'll become hard stone surfaces, and you gather probably was carved by some kind of hydrological process very long ago. As you enter into the cave, one thing that your group might want to account for is your dark vision. I don't know what each of you have in that regard.
I do not have any dark vision. I think Novi usually gives me some light.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do have a drift globe, so I can just pop that guy up and have that follow us around.
All right, fair enough. I believe the drift globe lasts an hour, so just keep that in mind as well.
But let me double check.
I recast light.
Yeah, 1 hour. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, yes, let me change this up.
Can you cast light on my dagger?
Yeah, and I can just reactivate the drift globe every hour. It doesn't say it has to recharge or anything, so.
I mean, whoever wants light can have it. I'm saying the drift globe should be good for the general group, but it's between you two, so.
Yeah. Throw some light on my dagger, and then if I need it, I can just pull it out.
Yeah, I'm saying you can swap it up.
All right.
Because I got human eyes.
I got my 60 devil eyes.
I have my 60 wind eyes.
Hell yeah.
I've got tremor sense.
I also have
you
stupid
don't
human
have
eyes.
dark vision.
I know, Bolin don't have dark vision.
Interesting. Subterranean, but no dark vision.
Tremor
Right.
sense.
Yeah, tremor sense is huge, but
Yeah.
All right.
just wait till you get surprised by bats in the darkness.
Oh, bat being I can hear a bat. I hope.
All right. So, as you guys are moving through the dark, I will need you guys to roll me a survival check, and then, based on that, I will have you roll a stealth check. The survival check is only for one person who's leading the group, so, yeah.
I got this.
You have to do this. You can't just pick the best one. So roll again.
I was
Yeah.
thinking I have.
Zarya's been the first one.
I was gonna say I have 15 feet, so if we're running, I would be ahead of everybody.
All right. Very well. Okay.
Unless you'd like me to reroll, I will absolutely do that too.
That's okay. I assume that
It
you.
makes
Well,
sense to put either Zarya or Thrumclaw in front. Thrumclaw is maybe better at survival, but Zarya's a beast.
Certainly.
Zarya's better at surviving.
Yeah.
better at staying alive. Yeah. So, as you're running along, you gather that there are definitely things and threats in this cave. There's lots of evidence of monsters passing through. You can see corpses of semi-dissolved, what you think are beetles that sit on the ground. As you pass one of them by, roll me a nature check.
Just me?
One of you can.
I'm pretty good at nature.
Yeah, you are. Damn, bro.
26.
Yeah. So, Thornclaw, as you inspect some of these beetle carcasses, an old passage comes to mind that reminds you of what these look like, or other way around, but yeah. And you intuit that these are what that story calls delivery beetles. And as you kind of look at them, you can see like on some of their backs are this hourglass pattern. Faded, but still visible even after death. You know that beetles like this are capable of crawling into places and delivering quite explosive bursts of magical energy.
Oh, these are spicy beetles.
Yes.
Are they spicy after death?
Well, if you want to cook with them, yes, absolutely. And I'm just going to start gathering some. I'll put this in a stew later to give it a real kick.
Okay, but
What?
so if Guru comes in here and drops a bomb, it's not going to chain reaction and explode everything?
Oh, well, maybe if there's some that are alive, perhaps.
Ooh.
Maybe we should let him go.
Maybe we should continue without.
Yes. As you venture on ahead, you are traveling along, and as you do so, okay. Yeah. So you see up ahead what would be these kind of deep grooves in the ground that are almost like smooth. And you gather that there is perhaps some kind of danger up ahead. You could try to reroute, or you could try to press on.
I'm growing increasingly concerned we have not found monsters yet.
That sounds like there might be some right up ahead.
They're too smooth to be claw marks. Can I either do like a perception or investigation check? I don't know how in character Ferris would think about this, but like he is a thief, and so he's imagining like, is this the remnant of a booby trap of some variety?
Mm-hmm.
But he's incredibly wary and does not want to get that close to it.
Sure. Well then, from a distance, you can roll me a perception check. Yeah. So, from that distance, you do see what seems to be like a ivory white bone, like a small one that's like left on the ground up ahead, stripped almost, well, actually very much completely. Like you can just see the, gleam of white bone.
That's pretty ominous. But if it is a trap, in that area is probably roughly where it activates. Or if it's a monster, that's where they ate last.
Ziza's not particularly bright. Her advice is throw a rock at it.
I do also have my pole.
That's exactly what that thing's for. Let's poke it.
Poke the ground, like, sort of by where that bone is.
say Novi will expand his collapsing rod and then like kind of anxiously tap along the floor towards that direction slowly.
Yeah. You start tapping along the floor, and you start advancing a little bit. As you do so, let me see. Yep. You continue onward. Your tapping gives you some sense of assurance as you're moving along. You guys can put yourselves on this map. Put yourselves like somewhere around here, actually, by that point.
See, if you don't put yourself on the map, then you can't die. That's the trick.
Unfortunately, you're always on somebody's map.
Ha!
My token is very small. Thank you.
All right. Great. So yeah, as you are proceeding along, let's see. All right, what's the highest passive perception here?
9.
I have a 17.
All right. Well, Novi, thankfully you do notice before it strikes you, so you're not surprised. These creatures, rather, from the ground and from the wall beside you, Novi, oozing out of cracks, forming into amorphous dark mass, are 2 of these pitch black gelatinous blobs. And they begin to reach towards you. I will need you to roll initiative. And yeah. Farther back, you can hear Loot Brigade. They kind of also cry out as they seem to have encountered a blob of their own. All right. Let's see. Oh, these guys are looking really good. All right, Ferris, it is your turn.
Okay, it's party time. I want to activate the boots.
All right, great. So I'm gonna need you to roll me. Okay, wait. One thing you'll need to know is that you'll have to pick a direction that you're moving on this turn.
Okay, yeah. Here's what I want. I want to activate the boots, and I want to launch myself at this blob at maximum velocity, and I want to kick it as hard as I can.
Okay. Which one?
So that's so this is the goal here.
Okay. All right. Great. Yeah. So roll me 2d10.
All right. 12 total, but the numbers were a 2 and a 10.
Okay. 12 total. So yeah. Basically, you're gonna shoot forward 60 feet. Yeah. You fly on past and slam into this wall. You're gonna take.
Can I collide with the ooze instead? Because that was what I was trying to do.
All right.
Like rocket. I wanted to like rocket kick him in the ooze head.
Okay.
I'm down with taking damage. Like that's not the problem. It's just
Sure.
an end destination.
All right. Yeah. You fly towards the ooze. All right. So, yeah, you'll take 2d6. No. Yeah, 2d6 damage because it was 10 feet of denied movement. The ooze will make a dexterity save. All right. It does fail, so we'll take some damage. All right. You can continue.
All right. Was that my action?
No, that was just a bonus action to activate the boots.
Fantastic. As my action, I will cast just vicious mockery on this dude and say, okay, well, I've never done that before, but you make a really shitty landing pad. And he needs to make a wisdom save 15.
Okay, it's going to fail.
9 psychic.
Very good.
Disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Very good. One thing to note, however, is that as you... Oh no, you attacked it with a spell. Got it. Alright. Okay. This ooze is now going to attempt to attack you. It has disadvantage.
That's still gonna make it though.
Alright, you're going to take 10 points of acid damage. If you're wearing any armor, that is going to be taking a -1.
I am not wearing armor.
Very nice.
But ouch, that's a lot of damage.
I mean, it's some damage. Alright, the other ooze is going to try and attack Novi. I get a critical hit. My god. Oozes. Alright, and that armor of yours is going to take a -1 as all that acid starts to eat away at it.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, Zarya.
All right. Well, this is alarming for sure. So I think I'm going to try to hit it. You know, the one right in front of me.
Very
We're
well.
gonna go scimitar number 1.
Alright. You slash it, and certainly your attack hits. However, as you slash the ooze, it simply splits into 2 smaller oozes.
Perfect. Just what I wanted. I do it again. Just kidding.
Alright. No, I
guess
mean,
what?
8
Offhand.
8 will hit.
Oh, well, never mind.
Alright. Yeah. As you strike it again with the scimitar, it will split once again. You gather this is as small as they can get, but you know, they're there. Let me note that. And then
Alright, we have found the smallest we can get it. And
yes.
then I'll put the stab on this one here, because that's the original.
Oh yeah. Okay. So in that case, yep, it does take the piercing and poison. So.
Oh, I haven't got hit, so the poison's not there yet.
Oh, very well. All right. Yeah. All right. Aziza.
Okay. So I will like this situation. Alright, since we've got this little guy who can't get any smaller next to us, I will try to hit him with a longsword.
Very
17
well.
to hit?
Yes. And is that slashing damage?
It is 9 slashing damage.
All right. As you slash it, all right. This also happens to Zarya, so bear with me. But yeah, as you're slashing into these oozes, they do splash you back with some acid damage. So Zarya, you're going to take 12 points of acid damage. And then Aziza, as you hit it, you'll take 1 point of acid damage.
DM, if it does help, I think I hit with all 3 of my attacks. So I think I get
Oh.
one more.
Very, very kind and honest of you. Yeah, it's going to be
I'm
painful.
doing my part.
Yeah. And thankfully all your weapons are magical, so those aren't affected. But yes, and it does seem to be immune to slashing damage by this point, as you realize.
Immune to slashing damage? Is that what
It
you
is
said?
very much immune to slashing damage.
Okay, well. Let's go into the improvised weapon. I'm going to take a shovel out of my inventory and bonk it over the head.
All right. Nice.
We'll see if bludgeoning does something to it. Oh, good lord. What do I roll for a shovel? Would it be like what I'd roll for a mundane weapon to hit?
Yeah, you'd use strength. Basically,
Alright.
you can treat this as like a club, essentially. I'd say that it's weapon-like enough that you could do it that way.
Alright, give me 1 second. On D&D Beyond, you can do it. Alright, we're gonna give it a bonk.
Oh, yeah.
23 to hit.
Yeah, you do a bit of squishing. Yeah.
I'll have to roll damage twice for Savage Attacker.
Sounds good.
For 8.
All right. 8 damage. Yep. That squish definitely hurts its form. You can tell that. But you will also take 3 points of acid damage.
Very great. That's me.
All right. Novi, as you get savaged by this ooze, it's like all over you, basically. And then you see Garzaria cut it in half. And like half of it falls off of you. But then like she cuts it again and then it like splits again. And there's still like half this ooze on you.
I got part of it.
No, he's looking at his 1 HP right now. Novi's gonna cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds.
Yep, valid. He's healing through the acid.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Say nothing like taking 32 damage in a single turn.
For real.
Yeah.
Especially at this level.
Crits are no jokes.
All right. And then we would have from Claw.
Alright, Thormclaw sees that there's 4 of us over here, and Ferris is over there by himself. So I think Thormclaw is going to try to come up here and offer Ferris a little bit of some backup. However, my melee is an acid-based damage, so I'm going to try to, I don't know, let's throw some fire at it.
No, valid.
27 to hit for 10 fire damage. It's almost a crit.
Haha. Yeah.
So
As
close.
you burn away some of that ooze.
Alright, little victories. Ferris took a fair amount of damage. Let's toss a first level bonus action healing word towards Ferris for 11.
That is a fantastic bonus action.
Yeah. That's my turn.
All right. Ferris.
Alright. It's not going super great over there with this, with the splitting and the acid splashing. So I'm going to well, I don't really want to touch it. So I'm going to risk an opportunity attack potentially.
All right. These oozes are very powerful, but you do manage to escape its grasp.
Fantastic. And then I'm going to use my action to cast Cloud of Daggers directly on this guy as I pull some daggers out of my belt and throw them into the air.
What kind of damage does that spell do?
Slashing damage, you
Slashing.
say. All right. Yep. You cast it on this one.
But
Which
it's not like right here. Where? How do I draw? They were okay. Wait. I thought the little one was immune to slashing damage because he was little now.
no, you gather that. Yeah. Like
They've all been immune the whole time. That just makes them smaller.
Yep.
Oh, well, fuck! Get out of my face, you little line tool.
Yeah. I was just like,
okay.
oh man.
I totally misunderstood how the fight was going then. Never mind. And instead, I will just cast Vicious Mockery again. Because somehow it can take psychic damage.
All right. Yep. It is psychically affected.
7. And the mocking is... I can almost see right through you, and somehow there's no brain in there, but this is definitely working.
Hmm. All right.
And then my bonus actions are not great currently, so I will not use it. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Big Oo's gonna lumber on over towards you. It will attempt to use its dissolving pseudopod against you, Ferris, as you collided with it. It's gonna miss.
I mean, it misses,
Yeah.
but it does have disadvantage, but that's fine.
Yeah, should roll that. Okay. So that's its turn. Then, these oozes, now mini, will attack the three of you. Alright. For Novi. Does 16 hit you?
It misses, even with the -1.
Oh, that's very fortunate for you.
You upgraded armor.
Alright. The other ooze. Zarya, you did attack it recklessly, did you?
I did indeed.
Hmm.
That was reckless.
Yes, you could call that reckless. Right.
Wani. Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, could you parry that?
No, I would only be able to parry 220.
Ah. Alright, and then the last ooze will come for Aziza. Thankfully, that will miss. And Zarya, it is now your turn.
Yeah. Alright. She's not the brightest tool in the shed. She thought the slashing worked this whole time. And only until a minute ago learned it was not working.
No, I mean, it's fair, you
So
know.
we put it away. We put the scimitar away.
What do you mean it's not working? They're getting smaller.
That's what I thought.
I mean, honestly, that's what I thought.
Oh
If
my
we keep doing
God.
it, eventually they'll be too small to hurt us.
You're getting more attacks. Stop.
Cracked an economy, it's greasy.
I take out
Economy, yeah.
my little light hammer of returning, which is technically magical.
Ah,
Oh
I'm
yeah, I
good.
forgot you
gonna
had that.
bonk this little one.
alright, yeah, it's easy to bonk. 5 damage, easy.
We're gonna bonk it again.
Alright. It's looking hurt now.
And then we're gonna stab it.
Ooh. Alright, very good.
That's some big damage there.
Alright. That ooze definitely looks a lot more flaccid. But you do take, in exchange, 14 points of acid damage.
I'm doing fine. I look horrible, but I'm doing fine. Oh,
This is great. Covered
DM,
in
I believe
acid.
I take -1 to my armor class for getting hit, right?
Yes, you would if you're wearing armor. Alright.
Not bad. Cool.
Alright. Aziza.
Well, I'm not achieving much with my shovel. So I think what I'm going to do instead this turn is to cast Bane So I'll need a charisma save from the one next to Novi, the big one, and the one next to me.
Very well.
DC 13.
Charisma saves. These guys are not likely to succeed.
No way.
Alright, yeah, they are all
They
baned.
are baned.
What do you mean a giant black sticky mass of dissolving grossness isn't charismatic? That's weird.
And then with my bonus action, I'll, I don't know, lay on hands 10 points into Zarya.
Hmm. Good choice.
I look
Alright.
less like I fell into an acid pit.
It'll be my turn.
Alright. Novi. Yes. You see these oozes splashing around, spraying acid onto everyone.
These things are truly demonic. I'm gonna move up here and then do a nice word of radiance on both of them.
Alright. Bane would also reduce that by a d4, I think. But they still fail.
That's fine.
Alright. Then, anything else? Otherwise, Thrumclaw.
Yep, go ahead.
Alright.
Thrumclaw is going to hold his hand out to the side, and a spark of flame ignites right between the claws and the palm, and then grows out to be the flaming scimitar as I cast, Flame Blade.
Very nice.
Second level. There we go. Let me put a thing on myself so I remember that I'm concentrating on it. There we go. Alright, that's a bonus action, and then I'm going to try to swing out. Try to swing out at it. 16 to hit for 14 fire damage.
Ah, nice. Alright. So yeah. As you slice that one, you almost dissolve his middle portion, and you know, this is not because of flash slashing damage, but because the ooze just seems to be able to mitose like this. But it does split as it, you know, gets damaged sufficiently as well.
Okay. Just a mechanic it has. Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah.
But I'll look over and, well, at least this one heard it. And that'll be my turn.
Yeah.
This is better.
Yep. However, they are two new creatures, and so I'll say Bane sticks to them. That's fine.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, Ferris.
Okay. Now it's a baby problem. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on this one.
All right. Wisdom save.
Just to try to get one of them away from me.
Oh yeah, it's dead.
Nice.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
That's so much better. And then I would like to bonus action well, I will move over here for one. And then I will bonus action inspire Thrumclaw. So Thrumclaw, you have a D8.
Thank you.
And as I inspire you, I'm gonna like walk up to the dude, and I have the gloves of missile snaring, those gauntlets from before. Well, they're not made of metal, and I'll just clock it as hard as I can.
All right.
15 to hit for 8 damage.
Oh, you almost took that one out, but you are going to take 8 points of acid damage.
Ah, fuck. I didn't even break it.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. This one will attempt to attack you, Ferris. it will have a D4 penalty. It was also viciously mocked, so we'll have disadvantage. Yeah, so that's going to miss.
Fantastic.
Then the 3 down here. Alright, so this one is by Aziza. Alright. You didn't attack it this turn, so it doesn't really perceive you as much of a threat anymore. It will come over here.
Ooh, that's mean.
Yeah.
That's almost insulting.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright. And then they're gonna just jump on Zarya, who seems to be dissolving actively right now.
Hey, is what it is.
Alright. One is gonna deal 19 acid, and the other one will deal...
Would it make a difference with the Bane?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Bane can stop this.
No.
Be...
thought
Yeah,
you said you
Bane,
could-
Bane would drop it to 19, and then you could parry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But she's lost armor class because of
My armor class
the
is
ace.
going down.
Oh,
My
yeah.
Oh, now it
will hit a 19.
That's rough.
Tragic.
But yeah.
If it helps, I have a dream.
You got 1 hit point. Alright. Alright, it's time for dissolution. Here we go. You can parry this one.
I can parry that one. Haha!
Nice.
That'll pop me to an 18 until I think the start of my turn.
Yeah, I kept you alive. There you go. This one next to Novi is going to try to dissolve him. It's definitely going to miss. It's going to slither down the wall over here, though. Alright. And then, Zarya, it is your turn.
I just like look at my armor and I'm like, man, I just bought this. The price tag was still on it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like...
Well, you gather that, like, maybe your armor can be repaired, as long as it doesn't get too badly damaged. If it gets too badly damaged, it'll get destroyed.
Let me move over there.
Alright.
If I hit it, I die. If I'm there, I die. So, I'll move over there, and that's gonna be my turn.
You can disengage if you want. I think that's what you're doing, right?
So that will do it.
Okay. Alright. I assume you're disengaging. I didn't hear you say yes. Aziza.
I'll get in here, and I'll bonk the red dot with my shovel.
Alright. Get him.
Oh, man.
You only miss on that one. Yep, you got it. It dies, but you'll take 6 acid.
And then I will bonk this little one with my second attack. For another 8 damage.
That one's also very close. You're going to take 3 more acid.
That's me.
Alright, Noe.
Right. I don't know if I want to even say I can't heal Zarya without not disengaging. I don't want to get down, so I'm gonna have to stay what's happening. Just word of radiance again. Would Nobi think these things are resistant to necrotic?
You are not sure of that at this moment.
Well, they're both in range, so it's probably just better to... Okay, we'll go for word of radiance again.
Okay, D4 16 on the small one. That one's going to succeed, unfortunately.
Jeez. Jeez.
Okay. And Thrumclaw.
Alright, Thrumclaw's gonna look up at Ferris. You got this?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, I'm gonna run over here. Let's try to hit the one next to Novi with my Flame Blade. 10 hits for 15 fire damage.
Oh, nice. Okay. As you strike that one and deal enough damage to it, it will split. So. Alright, I have to move those hit points.
And that'll be my turn.
Very good. Alright, Ferris.
Alright, this dude's looking particularly wet, so I'm just gonna try to viciously mock him and say, okay, well, you guys really suck, but thank you for a fun foray.
The ooze just deflates and dies.
Aw. Tried with even just 2 damage.
Yep. It had 1 hit point, so.
Incredible. That's honestly great news. Okay. So now I want to move over here. And I can't do this without using another Bardic, but I want to save it. So that was my action. Bonus action. I'm gonna just end my turn here and just try to present targets that aren't Novi or Zarya.
For real, right?
Alright.
That's my turn.
Very good. Alright. One thing to remember, Aziza, you took damage twice. I'll need 2 concentration checks for Bane. Alright, those are good. Then, these oozes will now act. Alright. This one was just struck by Ferris. It'll attack him.
That'll get me.
Yep, I don't think the Bane's going to change that. It's going to be 14 acid. And then this one is going to attack Thrumclaw. This Thrumclaw did pull some aggro. It's going to be a big miss. Even great damage.
Good God, look at that damage roll. Oof.
Yep. And then this one is going to strike Aziza. But it will miss. Alright. Zarya. You feel the need, the vengeful dagger in your hand wants you to hurt yourself a little bit more.
I fully understand. But, unfortunately, I have something else in mind.
Ah,
And it's
yes.
gonna go towards this one right here.
Alright, sure.
It is called a light hammer of returning.
Ranged attacks. That's illegal. It blows up, yeah.
Right, my next one's gonna go to that one.
Alright. Yep. Doesn't quite kill it.
That's fair. But guess what? I have the Nick property.
Ah, nice. Yep. Puts in work. You managed to squish 2 of these oozes at range.
Alright. Maybe I should just become ranged, guys. What do you think of that?
Ranged hammer barbarian. You're just a hammer bro from Mario.
That's what I was immediately when I just what I was thinking.
Cool.
All right, Aziza, it is your turn. One last little ooze remains.
We're coming in with the shovel. The 8 hit?
Yep.
For 8.
All right. It splats. You're gonna take 7 acid damage.
Okay.
Mm-mm. And so, yeah, you managed to defeat those oozes.
Are my rocket boots still active, or do I need to like activate them every time?
You activate them each time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gather you need to activate them at least 3 times in combat in order to get enough test data.
Oh. Okay, I need to edit the note on that then. I thought it was similar to the statue where it was like in 3 different combats use them.
Yeah, 3 different combats. That's what I meant. So it would be similar.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna check out my boots. Okay, these are potent. I can tell you right now, I wish I had a bomb-proof suit. He said he was working on it though, to his credit.
It's just a suit that's just enchanted with absorb elements.
It'd be great. It would be so good.
Absorb
Right,
blood
though?
in one thing.
3 charges. Restats at dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're looking bad.
Well.
What?
Yeah, same.
I'm still standing.
Oh.
I've got spell slots. I can start throwing out some cures.
Oh, thanks. I was looking through my bag, and there's no healing potions.
My flame blade stays active for 10 minutes. So get that going. I'll go over here and I'll give a first level cure wounds to Zarya. For 14 to Zarya.
Say, I can also give like one or two. And then also, I can try to mend the armor. Say, would mending work on that?
Yes, you can cast mending to repair the armor.
Okay, I will repair everybody's armor then.
Great.
Oh,
That's huge.
I was worried I'd have to go naked.
I'm gonna use 13
Like
points of lay on hand.
barbarian.
Yeah. Like an uncivilized barbarian, my gosh. Loincloths and no thank you.
Yeah.
I will tell you, armor is not very good for dancing.
It's a good thing I'm not dancing.
Well, not yet. You've only just started to learn.
That's fair.
Who still needs healing?
I could use some.
I can give him cure wounds if you want me to. That way you can save your land hands.
I already used lay on hands, but I've got spell slots for cure wounds. I will save 2 points of lay on hands just to bring people up if need be, but
Yeah. I have a healing potion I'm saving for that reason too.
Say, I have a lot more spell slots, so I'll burn one of mine if you don't mind.
go for it.
Here you go, Ferris.
Great. Alright.
How's Zarya looking?
On a degree of the pH scale, rough. Which makes no sense.
Yeah.
I look about like a third way done overcooked microwave pizza.
Got it.
There we go.
Yeah,
I can do like a second level cure wounds. I'll have one second level spot left. Zarya.
That's pretty good roll.
Yeah, that was
Those
pretty
were
good.
good.
21 healing to Zarya.
I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah, hated those guys.
Oh,
Great
wait a
time.
minute. We stumbled upon their land. We just need to be more careful.
We're not Zarland. Wow.
What? No. We are exploring this land.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What? Zarya? Columbus? Or what?
No.
Yeah.
We're just gonna purchase it later.
So, one thing to note is that generally your time in the dungeon is delineated in 10-hour sort of forays. Typically, there are certain penalties imposed on staying in longer than that, usually with regards to your next trip into the dungeon. If you were, particularly savvy groups that, decided to do it all in one go, perhaps you could evade such things. But it is something to keep in mind that planning the 10-hour journey is usually how a lot of groups tend to do it. And yeah, as you guys are sort of patching yourselves up, you come in again. You hear like off behind you, like an echo of Raoul Swift as he swears, and he says, "Oh, for God's sake, not again!" And you see them kind of like marching along. You only see 4 of them step out of the corridor.
No
Maybe that's why you don't get
Yeah,
interns.
where's the intern?
Yep. He.
Or maybe that is why you get interns, so that the monsters go after them.
It's true. Plus, he paid to be there.
Yep.
That's like a twofer.
He paid to come die.
Wow. So unsympathetic. God. All right. Yeah. You can see like there's a bit of like that erosion on Raoul's armor. He seems like almost equal parts upset about that as like being upset at just that intern getting offed. But you also see that this guy Lottie here, he's definitely carrying some of the intern stuff. Like he definitely looted the corpse.
When in Rome.
I would say as soon as they kind of like get closer, Nobi will offer mending to them as well.
Yep. Yeah, they seem to appreciate that. Raoul says, a cleric that knows mending. Truly, you're a valuable member of the team. And he kind of just shoots a look back at Taramio, and she just kind of diffidently kind of like turns her head, and she says, as if I would be a mender. And yeah, they sort of continue, and Raoul, he sees one of you. He says, looks like you got banged up. Don't you have any healing potions?
Yeah, we got some. Saving them for emergencies.
I see. Economical. It's a good way to do it. He nods. He says, "All right." He looks over like into this chasm, and he says, "We'll be wandering these caves for a while, like this. I don't want to lose all 10 of our hours just in this upper stratum. We need to get down to the bastion. So we might need to do... It might be in our interest to make a shortcut."
Oh, I know what that means. I move way, way far back.
He says,
What does that mean?
he says, "Well, we're good at getting where we need to go. Right, Guro?" And Guro says, "That's right. I have exactly what we need. But we're going to have to plant these explosives at the bottom of this chasm."
Guru, my friend, so good to see you. Are you familiar with exploding beetles?
He says, "Ah, yes, I saw some of them."
Me too. There are lots of them. Be very careful where you place those bombs, my friend, and make sure you don't start any chain reactions that might cause cave-ins or anything like that. Please.
He says, "Well, I was just going to chuck this bomb into the chasm. I think it would just work."
Please don't do that.
I give a thumbs up from afar.
Sorry, I said damage. Don't do that.
I believe we have no doubt that it would work, but perhaps it would work a bit too well.
Too well, yeah.
Raul, how does that count as a shortcut? If you're just gonna throw a bomb into a hole?
Raul, he looks at Guro. He says, "Guro, I told you, we have to be careful now." Guro, he kind of says, "Boss, you don't even let me keep it in pure explosive form anymore." And he says, "For good reason, Guro."
I did hear that you blew everyone up once, so I'll give it to him. Maybe Raul is right.
He's not allowed to keep the detonator anymore.
Yeah, Raul, he like scowls and he says, "Where did you hear that?" "Listen, none of that is true. It was a minor cave-in."
Caused by Raul?
He says, "It doesn't matter.
Right.
The issue has been addressed. All
I
right."
don't doubt it. I just like pushing buttons.
He says, "You should be careful about that. Now," he says to Guro, he says, "All right, Guro, I'm going to allow you to mix the explosive." And you see Guro, he says, "Oh, I love mixing the explosive." You see him, like from his back, he like pulls off like the two like really large jars that he carries on his back. And you see him.
His charcoal and saltpeter kept separately.
Yeah, basically.
Or was it potassium? I don't know how you make gunpowder.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know saltpeter, but yeah, I don't remember what the other one is. I haven't made it. You're right with saltpeter, though.
I think saltpeter is like potassium oxide, and we call it saltpeter.
Okay.
Because
Makes sense.
old school. And the
That
other
makes
thing
sense.
is charcoal powder, I think. But I'm not 100%. And stream, if anyone's watching, this is not advice.
Yeah, well, you can find it in a book that's titled The Anarchist.
Yeah. Make sure you get proper explosive recipes from the Anarchist Cookbook.
Yes.
We don't want you
Don't
to
just
get,
use everything titled The Anarchist.
Yeah.
That way you don't blow yourself up. That's where the safety is.
If we just, I'll turn to the party and say like, if we just need to get down the hole, we could probably tie some ropes together and feather fall.
Oh yes, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem at all.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, I have
Zarya's
feather. I
quite
can do
floaty.
that.
So I'm
I
looking
can just
forward to-
levitate.
Loot Brigade, perhaps we should, investigate slightly what's down there before we go make little explosion motions with my hand. Just to make sure we're not destroying anything valuable.
Raoul, he kind of strokes his chin. He says, I suppose we could look down there, but I prefer to be far from the explosion. Chucking the bombs down a hole, that helps get to the lower reaches faster, and it's distanced from us.
Again, how do you get down there faster by dropping a bomb in the hole?
Look, if we go down there and we decide we need to blow it up, now we're all the way down there, close to the explosive.
So this is just a precautionary boom, just in case.
No, it's just that... Look, there's going to be a lot of creatures around here, right?
Yeah.
This explosion will probably draw them off as well.
Like scare them? Send them running away? You mean? Or like combine them and then you drop a second bomb when the creatures come to investigate it.
Potentially. Look, Taramio here can do some divination. We'll determine if this is a suitable spot. And then, if it is, we'll make a breach into the bastion.
Why are you sharing all of this with us?
Well, consider it, courtesy. You got us in on the first day. I've been in the business long enough to know that that's something of an advantage. Roll me an insight check, however.
Everyone or just?
Yeah, you
yeah.
can.
Yeah. Okay. I'm okay at these.
I would typically like to insight if him and Taramio are dating. I don't care about anything else.
You're
Wow.
throwing some mad shade at her.
I'm here for the important
I
things.
know,
like-
but it could have been like old couple bickering. Like they've been together a while, and he's like, "I cannot believe you still don't know mending. Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, okay. So, to address Ferris's first, because, you gather that they are not dating, and or have ever done so. And then, for everyone else, you pick up some kind of intention from him that is perhaps not entirely in your interest. And actually, Zarya, you kind of maybe figure that, like, oh yeah, so he's basically, like, if there's any fallout from this, he's basically trying to make it so that, it was you guys who greenlit it. Potentially.
Makes sense.
Maybe we don't let him drop a bomb.
I kind of want to see what happens.
Maybe we make it very clear that he's the only one in charge of explosives.
Yeah, as someone who doesn't know explosives, I can't be charged with the know-how of explosives. Don't worry, I know exactly how to word this.
Okay.
So bombs, those are kind of neat, right?
Guro says, they're amazing!
How old are you?
Me? I'm 34.
Alright, you're an adult, you can do whatever you want, and the consequences that'll follow. Alright, guys, we're in the clear. You're an adult, I can't tell you what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, so you see Taramio, like her eyes seem to flash golden a little bit, and there's like kind of this small golden bird that forms in the palm of her hands. She kind of tosses it as it goes down into the abyss down here.
He was reading me.
And as she does so, she seems to close her eyes for a little bit, and then she says, it's about 300 feet down, and nothing too much of note there. I don't know if it's solid stone or not. And you see Guro, he kind of like inquires a little bit about it, and after like a couple of back and forths, Guro says, decent chance, actually, that it is part of the upper stratum. We get a good crack in that. Ha ha ha. We'll get in.
I would say, how long is it going to take for him to mix the bomb?
You gather that this is a bit of a process. It'll take about half an hour.
Okay, in that time, I'm going to cast Augury ritually.
Very smart.
Yes.
And I'm going to ask whether throwing, if a bomb is successful in exploding, is this going to have good results? If a bomb goes off, will this have good results?
You're gonna have to define good results for me.
I would say, if this is like successful, and like if this will break into the chambers or the dungeon itself, it'll be a wheel. If it brings any sorts of danger, or like if it only brings danger, or I should say, if it brings significant danger, give me like woe, even if it breaks in, and then if it gives like moderate danger, give me like wheel and woe, if it breaks in, and also does danger.
Okay. Yes. Your augury seems to indicate wheel and woe.
Okay. I don't think it'll be catastrophic, but it'll definitely bring some sort of issues. I do believe it'll break into the dungeon this way.
Good to know. As we're thinking it over, can I look at the boots? Do I think I could launch myself straight up and like do a mega jump?
Yes, you do think you could do that.
Potentially suicidal.
Double jump.
It's 200 feet in the air. Depends.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think, given the information, we should necessarily let them detonate this bomb while we are anywhere nearby. I feel like we could probably find another way down.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Because it'll bring some fallout, but it will get into the dungeon.
Yeah. But I kind of don't want to deal with their fallout. I think it might be smarter of us to take it slow and like go through the right way instead of trying to like mat skip.
Yeah. Backward long jump.
No, this one's definitely we place the bomb down, we pull up our shield, do a backflip, and get propelled.
Yeah.
All right.
Very much Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in this one.
I mean, I would say there's a way we can like try to work it out diplomatically. I don't know. And just make it very clear that we are not taking any fallout. Let them know their own consequences. Now that I know.
I mean, we could always just leave them to their devices and literally just not be here when it happens.
Just come back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're halfway
We're
there,
all-
we can jump in and Featherfall.
We're all gonna go pee real quick.
Yeah.
I see.
We're all gonna go pee together? Yeah. What, your group doesn't pee together?
That's clearly you guys are good friends.
Uh,
It's like team bonding. Come on.
That's
Right,
right. That's right.
hmm. All right. So yeah, by this point, you see that Guro has mixed, some of the explosive now, and you see him getting ready, and you can see like Lottie is like he's got his like hand on his knife as he's like looking at Guro, and yeah, Raoul he says, "All right, Guro. You have it all mixed up?" And Guro says, "Yeah, it's all mixed up." And he starts moving out over this way. If you guys want to clear out of here, now would be the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we dipping or do we want to?
I think we were toying with the idea of clearing out for the initial explosion and then coming back later. Unless you want to go all the way.
I do not know. I think the important thing is whatever happens immediately after the blast. I don't think we want to be here for that.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah, so you guys have fun with that. We're gonna go this way. Maybe take
We're gonna
the
go
slow
see
route.
and find another way.
All right. Yeah, you guys decide to, take some discretion and move away from this. And yeah, it's as if like basically like parts of the ground like slide, basically.
I sense a
And-
tremor.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
You hear the echoing sounds of rocks falling as well. And behind you, as you look, you can see like the cavernway behind you seems to be collapsing.
Yeah, that's pretty on par.
Okay. Thank you for your divination, Novi. I am glad we are on this side of it.
Well, we don't have a way back out into the surface now.
Oh, we'll find one. And I'm sure there's plenty of bugs in here for us to eat if we run out of rations.
Ew.
You never complain about the stew, Ferris. Why now?
Because I don't know when it's in a stew, we can just pretend. But if I'm picking up a giant bug off the wall, and that's my dinner, ew.
I will cook it for you. I promise. They're slimy yet satisfying.
Slime's the worst part.
Okay, so now we have to find another way.
All right. Yes, I'd like you guys to roll me another survival check. One of you who is leading the group.
Thrumclaw has tremor sense. And we just...
Sure. You said survival?
Yes.
Alright.
You can bardic that.
I can. That is true. Let's add a D8 to that.
It's probably about to expire.
16.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Bardic's an hour. It was fine.
All right. Roll me a d12.
Okay. 11.
Okay. So, as you guys are moving on through this place, you do hear the sounds of scratching against stone up ahead of you. You gather that there may be a threat ahead.
Oh. Well, feeling ready for a threat. Perhaps the more front people should be up front here, and then we can continue on carefully.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and get everyone to match our footsteps together just to reduce overall noise.
Walk in single file to lower our numbers.
And I'm going to preemptively cast Blade Ward on myself.
Yeah.
Just in case. I don't think we would gain that much advantage by trying to be stealthy here.
Well, as you guys
I
are
think just being
going
organized
forward.
and ready is our best option.
These caverns get quite narrow. You guys can kind of put yourselves kind of along these passageways, or maybe like around here.
Yeah.
Cyclone, can you check my token from the last map and see what my hit points were?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you had 52.
Thank you.
Alright. So, yeah. As you guys are moving along, that scratching noise grows louder, and you approach, and then something seems to be running straight at you in the passageway up ahead as it emerges. You see it.
Look how cute that
Ooh,
is.
yummy.
Yep. This creature, on its blade-like legs, it has a what you'd call like a long tongue and a wide mouth and like these kind of frills on its back. It comes screaming out, and it is, you think, followed by several others of its kind, and a couple more seem to react out of the nearby tunnels. Alright.
Well, it's not great. But here we go.
Yep.
Alright.
We'll need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nope, he's just not very fast.
Alright. Ferris, yeah. You hear the tunnels beginning to echo with the sounds of scratching footsteps.
Um. 40-foot cube. Gotta be this. Seems like probably the best I can do. I mean, I might be able to get more of them. This is a lot of dudes. And I'm a little, given canonically, I dislike bugs. I'm going to cast, Hypnotic Pattern. I'm going to step here just so I can see past Aziza. And I will be able to hit these 4 down here with a Hypnotic Pattern.
Alright. Alright, 2 of them are hypnotized.
That's something. Okay, so they are just incapacitated and speed of 0. If it takes any damage, or someone else can use an action to rouse it. And I'm going to tuck myself, use like all of my movement to squeeze in here. And that's my turn.
Very good. Alright. This Kruthik comes rushing over this way, and then you're right there, so... it will attack you with some stabbing and some spiking. Alright.
I will give it disadvantage on its first attack roll with a lucky.
Oh, very good. Alright, so that is going to be
That's
a miss.
great.
Alright, second attack is a miss.
Fantastic.
Alright, Thrumbclaw, it is your turn.
Alright. Thrumbclaw will go after the one that's right next to him, I guess.
Unfortunately, you have to get around Ferris. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I was going to, yeah.
Yeah.
Move over there, give myself some advantage, and then let's try to hit it with a Primal Savagery as I try to scrape it with my Acid Claws. 16 to hit.
Unfortunately, a 16 does not hit this creature.
Oof, that's unfortunate. Alright. I think I'm gonna use the bonus actions quite yet, so I think that'll be my turn.
Alright. This Kruthik's gonna come bounding out over here. And you can see like it almost like burrows through a bit of this wall to get over here, as they do have a burrowing speed and can tunnel through rock. It gets over there, and it will attack Aziza twice. I'll miss. Okay. This Kruthik comes running in this way, and now they get to activate this. Yes. And so, Novi, as you're preoccupied with this one in front of you, the other one will attack you with advantage. Stabbing you for 9 piercing and 4 piercing. That one is hypnotized, and then Zarya, is your turn.
Alright. Well, they came to me, which is the way I like it.
Yes, they did.
I am gonna go ahead and rage. Turn that bad boy on. And I'm gonna hit the one directly south of me. One, 2.
Second attack will hit.
All right, I'll take that. Good old 10 damage as I, just slice into his lovely carapace.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, Aziza.
I'm going to cast Divine Favor. And then I'm going to slash this guy twice. First is a 16 to hit.
Succeed is not a hit.
Alright. The second is a 23 to hit.
There you
And 10, 11 total.
Okay. This one's looking pretty damaged.
That's me.
Okay, that one is out of commission. This one, muscles on past that one. We'll come over to you, Zarya. Because you have one near you. You'll have pack tactics. Both of those attacks will miss, though. Then Novi.
Alright, looking at the already damaged one, Novi is going to ring its bell.
Alright, so saving throw.
Get a 5.
Alright. Very nice.
And I guess I might as well. I can just, oh no, it's fine.
Alright, Ferris, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on this one. That's right up in my shit. Oh my god. Alright, well that didn't fucking work. In that case, I will bonus action inspire Aziza.
Thank you.
So that's a D8 for you. And I will punch it
Alright.
as best I can. That's not gonna hit? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. I'm good with that.
Very good. Alright, damage has been taken though. Alright. This one. Alright. It did get damaged by Ferris. But also get damaged by.
Yeah.
Not by Throne Claw, though.
I don't know if I said it. The Dissonant Whispers is half damage on a save.
Yes, I did take that.
Okay. Good.
Alright. So, yes, it will attempt to stab you, Ferris. Thankfully, no pack tactics.
That'll get me.
Alright,
They
stibby
both
stab.
do. Ouchie. 10 damage. Concentration. Rough. Instantly lose it.
That's pretty rough. Okay. Sometimes it happens. Okay, that's the end of that turn. From Claw.
Alright, let's try again. 19 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Nice. For 10 acid damage.
Yeah.
And that's all I got at the moment.
This one. It's gonna attack Aziza from behind. It's gonna get 2 misses.
Missed.
This one will attack. I'll attack Zarya. And we'll get a hit
I will
there for.
My a little parry that boosts me up to 20.
Very good. Alright. This one can move 40 feet, huh? Ah. Yeah, I can't. Oh, no, it can. Yeah. Gets over here. It's going to rush Thrumclaw with pack tactics.
Yep, he'll get me both of those. What's that? 14?
Sorry. It would, The other one was for Zarya. I have to roll one more.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that one will miss. So just the 6.
Nice. Alright, Zarya.
Okay. We will keep at the injured one. Bop. 25 for 7. Bop. 25 for 9. And
will
then my next.
Defeat it.
Alright then. Then my next one goes to that one with my offhand.
Nice. 8 damage.
For 7.
Got it.
Alright, that'll do it.
Very good. Aziza.
Alright, got this one guy next to me. 22 to hit for a total of 10. And 24 to hit for a total of 16.
Oh, that one's hurt quite bad.
That is me.
Oh, yeah. I'll get it.
Okay. This guy back here. He joins the party. We'll squeeze it over here. Okay. He's going to attack Aziza. Ooh, I do get a critical hit there for 9 damage. Just that one. This damaged one will also attack Aziza. Dealing another 8 piercing. Then Novi, it is your turn.
Sorry. I'm gonna look at this damage one here and then hit that with a Tooling of the Dead.
Okay. Wisdom save?
It's a lot more like it.
Oh yeah. That will kill it.
Hey, yo.
Gotta make up for the low damage somehow.
Alright. Ferris.
Are you muted? I think you're muted.
Thank you for catching it. Yes, I was. At second level, I'm going to try it again because I am getting a little bit concerned. I'm going to try and Dissonant Whispers this blade bug. Please go bad. Please roll bad.
He does
Man,
roll
you-
poorly.
So it's 11 psychic, and he uses its reaction to run away from me using the safest route.
Right. So 11 psychic. Alright, you and Thrunklaw will get an attack of opportunity.
I don't know why I did that. It rolled weird. Okay, I have a +5 to that, so I don't know why I rolled like that. Nope, that'll miss.
Okay. It's quite damaged. It is now its turn. Yeah. See, it just burrows into the ground here, into this wall. It does seem to leave like something of a tunnel behind it, but it is rather narrow. Thrunklaw.
Alright, I just go after the one that is right next to me. 26 for 5 acid damage.
Ah, almost a crit.
No, right, so close. But that's it. I think we're doing all right. I think we're doing all right. That's it.
Okay. It's deceased. This one. No longer has pack tactics. Rip. But we'll attack Zarya though. Alright. You can parry that
Parry
second
this
one.
thing.
Sounds good.
Or okay.
And then this one by you, Thrumclaw, will fight you. That will miss both attacks. And Zarya, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. We're gonna hit this one with the old 1, 2, 3 combo.
You get hits on both the first two attacks.
Okay. And then we just, you know, slightly miss the third. Just a little whoop.
Yeah. Clangs near the wall. Very good. And then Aziza, it would be your turn.
We'll slash out at Mr. Bug twice. 14 will miss. 14 will miss.
Ah.
Arctic could change it.
Ooh, Bartek could change it. Thank you. That'll do it. Alright.
Get inspiration.
For a total of 11.
11. Nice.
No, sorry. 10. My apologies.
All good. Alright.
That's me.
Well,
But don't forget to remove it from your token.
Yep.
alright. It's gonna burrow through this wall to get over here. And then it will attack Aziza. That's a miss. That was dead. Novi.
Let's see. I guess unless Zarya is looking really bad, I'm probably just gonna keep my routine.
Alright.
Look pretty good.
Okay. The most damaged one, Toll the Dead.
Oh, sorry. Let me roll the save. Yep. There you go.
No save. Just dies.
Just die. Yeah.
It's your time to go, please.
Alright. Ferris. The herd seems to be thinning.
And absolutely incredible. If I want to come over here and, well, theoretically, like, flank it. We're not playing with flanking, but and I'm just going to viciously mock it and say, well, the rest of your friends seem to be running away. Why don't you do the same?
Alright. Wisdom save does seem to take those words.
It still seems so weird to me that a creature does not need to understand you.
It's all in the tone.
It's just funnier that way.
Sometimes you just gotta hit him with the bad vibes, and I love that about this spell.
Right?
But yeah, that's everything I got.
Alright, Thrumclaw, it's your turn.
Quick question. Are these beasts or monstrosities?
They seem pretty monstrous.
Okay. Okay, then that would dictate how merciful Thrumclaw is. Yeah, we'll try to hit it with a. Well, this one looks like it's trying to run away.
It has been mocked. It has not been made to run. No.
I'm gonna hit it first. No, I'm not. No, alright, that's it. That's all I got at the moment.
Alright. Dead. This one. It's going to Flail about. It'll attack both Ferris and Thrumclaw once. To Ferris,
Great.
I get
Has
a.
disadvantage.
Oh, you're right. Alright, that debuff pays off. And then towards Thrumclaw is also a miss. Alright. This creature will now attempt to burrow itself into the wall and try to leave this situation. You'll both get an attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna take it. That's gonna miss.
Alright.
That's gonna miss.
Rough. Okay. Yeah. So it does form something of a tunnel in its wake, but it's rather narrow, and you'd have to squeeze through in order to get that way. Okay. That's that. Zarya.
All right. Still got that one right beside me. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got 3
Hey,
hits
a
there.
crit.
Oh
So
yeah.
15, 26.
Yeah, you managed to cut it down. Good stuff.
All right. Aha. On guard.
Indeed. All right. With that, unless you want to hunt that last one down, combat is basically over.
Thrumclaw would like to gather some components from them because I bet these guys have got some good meats on them.
I mean, it seems very stringy, these creatures. Very sinuous.
Make a good
Tender.
stew thing.
Huh.
It's the desert. We don't waste.
Yep.
And they're not poisonous, so.
Yeah.
I'm at about half. How's everybody looking?
I'm okay.
I'm
A
okay.
little less than half.
I'm at a third. I can kill myself.
Yeah.
In fact, I will. I'm gonna pop a percent. Big heals. Ooh, 7 and 8.
I will. I'm gonna temp a big boy cure in me. For 21.
All right. Yeah. So, as you guys kind of move on past this, roll me an insight check.
Ooh, there's a nat 20 for me. I was just thinking to myself, I haven't rolled a nat 20 today.
Hmm. Yeah. So, the two of you gather like the movement pattern of these creatures, like definitely like right up until you guys like kind of came there. Like that first one seemed to be almost running away from something.
There's always a bigger fish.
Oh, they were running from the explosion.
That's true too. That makes sense. Aren't we walking like away from it though?
Yeah, you're walking
Like
like
they're
that.
ahead of us, right?
We initially walked from it, and now we're backtracking, finding another way down.
Okay,
And now,
that
now
makes
we
sense.
come through the Kruth's nest.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know about monsters, or at least animals? I guess I don't know what you know.
Neither do I half the time.
The question I'm thinking of is, if they were running from something, do we think they were running from something scarier, or they were running potentially from the bomb and rock slide?
That's gonna all depend on direction. If the explosion came from that way, it's most likely whatever came from the explosion. But if it's not from that way,
Well, if it was from the if the explosion was that way, then we need to go that direction, regardless of what's down there.
That's true. We could use this as a guiding point, perhaps, and see where they're coming from. Here, let me do this. I'm gonna use one of my wild shapes, and I would like to summon an owl.
Yeah.
For familiar.
Sure.
And then I would like to send it like that direction and see if it can just kind of do some scouting for me. Like, were they running from something that we should also be running from, or were they running? Can I try to use it to figure out if they were running from the explosion? Thus, that's the direction we should head.
Yeah. As you send the owl out, like deeper in these passageways, your owl finds a much larger Kruthic, but it is not alive anymore, and that's an understatement. For this Kruthic over here, seems to have been eviscerated in a rather gory and spectacular way. You can see. Yep.
That's unnerving.
Yeah.
I don't think they were running from the explosion.
Yeah. It seems to have been like dismembered, and it's
Jeez.
yeah.
Okay. Alright, that's fun. I will report that all back to the party, and I will, I guess, bring my owl back so I can hang on to her for a while and use her for scouting. There's something down there that tore one of these things apart, limb by limb.
Do you know if they have any natural predators?
Do I know anything about these creatures, DM?
You can roll me a nature check.
That's a 9.
Yeah, you're not
Probably.
entirely full on the details of these creatures. You know that they are like tunneling creatures and that they kind of live in colonies. And that's about as much as you know.
I'm not sure, no. Whatever kind of information that is, it's a secret I don't have.
Perhaps it was cut down by something.
It looked like it was torn limb by limb. Not
Yeah.
cut down with a weapon.
I mean, you know, you're not entirely sure exactly. You'd have to inspect it more carefully to know.
We would have to inspect it much more carefully to know for sure. Do you want to go?
I don't know if there's any other option, really.
I mean,
Go as a group?
Does this branch in the path here exist?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because we might stealth past it.
So do you want to stealth up to it or stealth up to that area?
You know what I mean? Because maybe whatever's killed it was over here. Maybe we'll see some spooky tracks in the dust that go this way, and then we know it's safe to go this way. Lazar. Alright.
Sure, that makes sense.
I'm super sneaky. Let's do it.
We know.
Yeah, why not?
Actually, I don't feel as clanky as I did before, so perhaps I can actually be of use.
I'm going to drink my healing potion now. Boo. But that takes me to half. I'm pretty quiet. I can take point on this, maybe.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Paris, do you want another cure? I don't like the
Alright.
idea of you walking around at half.
fine.
You're fine. Alright. That's you.
And I will. Out of curiosity, I do want to, like, as we're walking slowly forward, keep my eyes on the walls too. I noted on the map these are the tunnels that we saw them dig.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably others.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see like lots of these, what you'd call like insect burrows that you're not sure exactly where they might lead. And the prospect of squeezing your way into one of them is already, quite claustrophobic. It's claustrophobic in these tunnels. You can imagine how nightmarish it would be in those.
Yeah, not great. So yeah, I want to move slowly, 15 feet at a time, until I get to about, like, here.
Okay. As you approach the scene, only a perception check.
$16.
Yeah. With a 16, you notice that, like, on one side of this wall, like right here, there seems to be a very deliberate blood smear. It's, you gather, like, yeah, it was very unlikely to have been done in the midst of combat.
So something that can plan came through here. A random monster wouldn't leave behind a bloodstain on purpose.
It's definitely deliberate.
And I'm thinking it's navigation.
Or it was, could be navigation. Here's a question, DM. Does it? I don't know. Is there a way to inspect it and see if it does look more deliberate, or does it look like this creature like leaned up or just like put their hand up against it, well, because they were just happened to be covered in this other creature's blood?
That's also possible.
Yeah. Make me an investigation roll.
Boom. Only 12.
You're not sure of the exact method used to create this blood mark.
I'm gonna get a little closer, just like 10 feet into this, all the way into this three-way. Are there any, like, I'm not a ranger, and I know that, but, like, are there any tracks in the dust? Obviously, there's a lot of stone here, too, so it might not preserve tracks at all, but do I see any sign of, like, bloody prints going in one direction or the other?
Yeah. Make me another investigation roll.
I like that for me right now.
Yeah, as you see like the blood pooling around that body, you do see what seems to be a bloody footprint nearby, but only the single one.
On what side of the body is it?
Seems to be on this side.
Okay. I'm going to try and slip back to here. Okay, here's what I found. I think we go past the corpse, that is not the direction it traveled in. There's blood, and a lot of it, but only on this side of the body. Which makes me think he went around the corner, it went around the corner, past the second tunnel. The smaller bugs came towards us. He went the other way after having killed this.
Ah, the direction that we're going. I see. That's not great.
It's sort of the direction we're going, sort of not.
Do we have to figure out where to go from here? Do we want to trail or what, or whoever this is? Or do we want to try to circumvent and find a way around and hope we simply don't run into them?
I think running into more horrifying stuff is inevitable. But I think if we go this way, we might make progress and not run into it.
I agree. I think that's a good idea.
I don't know if there are good ideas down here, but so
Well,
far no one's dead, so
It seems better than other ideas. And yes, no one's dead yet, so it's a good mark of progress.
Say we follow Ferris's plan and move. The longer we stay in one spot, the longer we give something to find us.
okay,
Yes.
have you considered that? Great point.
Make haste.
Yeah. As you begin heading down that way, you can see the bodies of several other Kruthiks that are lying there in the same sort of grisly way. They've been kind of slashed apart. There must be at least 8 Kruthiks that were killed on this kind of blood-strewn trail.
Can Novi try to determine if there's other blood mixed in? Like if it's also taking some medium, whatever it is?
Do you have anything special to do that with? Or...
No, I mean, I guess I'm looking for like slightly different blood patterns along those lines. All good if not.
Colors, maybe?
Yeah.
This blood is green.
No, the Kruthiks seem to have red blood, like you, so it's hard to tell. Yeah. Okay. So, for the sake of this evening, yeah, you guys are able to, passing forward, you manage to descend a little bit, and you begin to break out like the cavern. It opens into a wider space. And you begin to see your first Casil ruin. As you look upon it inside, you're kind of on like this high ledge, and you can look down and you can see like a vast cavernous space. In that space, you see what seems to be these 3 pillars that rise high. One seems to be emitting a waterfall that cascades down its length. The other one, another waterfall, but of different variety. This one, molten magma flowing down. And then the last one seems to have these currents of air that seem to whirl around it gently. You can see several buildings, or rather like passageways that seem to lead off into other spaces. As there are what you gather to be like these things that seem to wander down on this sort of like lower floor below. You are around 4 hours into your journey by this point. And so, you know, with your 10-hour stint, you'll have to plan your time wisely. But for tonight, we're going to leave it there because I'm feeling quite under the weather now. And,
Oh,
yeah.
no, I'm sorry, man.
No, it's all good.
Well, thanks for running as much as you did. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. I definitely hope you feel better.
Yeah, for sure. But we'll definitely tackle all this next time. And yeah.
It's been great. It's been awesome so far. Really great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was having a good time.
All
I
right.
want to jump off the waterfall pillar immediately.
Oh, man.
Right?
Oh no.
Wait a minute. We have an
We only have
actual.
so much healing magic left.
We had an actual viewer. My God. Whoa.
Did we really?
Yes.
It's not a bot?
Yeah, that's a real viewer. Jay Sure.
It wasn't Jess?
Sure. Oh, that's maybe Jess. Yeah. Okay. Jess is a real viewer.
Yeah, she sounds real. It's a real
The
person.
one OG fan.
Yeah. Well, as long as I have one fan. No.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the definition of only fan.
Oh God, no, no! You ruined it. right.
These folks.
Okay. Anyway, have a good night. Enjoy your free recess of 30 minutes. All right.
Thanks
Feel better.
for-
I'm getting go. Feel better. Feel better.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Have a good night.
Night,
Good
everyone.
Yeah.
night.
See you all.